What's going on YouTube, it's Behr, and today I'm bringing you another tutorial, and this is going to be how to make thumbnails in Photoshop. And the thumbnails we're going to be making are going to be these kind of things. This is for my speed arts, but I use for my speed arts sometimes, but just like these kind of thumbnails. So what we're going to do is just get straight into it. We're going to open Photoshop, and we're going to go to File, New, and then make a 1280 by 720 like document. So I already have that pre-done, so the next thing we're going to do is take our background and make it white. Alright, so you're going to click new layer, and then you're going to click the rectangle tool and make it black. And this is when you're going to want your eyes to kind of level out. We want it more than a quarter of the way through, but you don't want it halfway through. So you want it like, I guess like a little more than a quarter, so like probably something like this. And we're just going to make a box. Then we're going to right click on the box and go to blending options, make a stroke, and put it to blue. And we can rasterize this layer and just to see what we're working with instead of that lines being there. So we can just take it, we can make it any color we want, blue, we can make it like a teal. Let's say I'll put it to teal for today. And we're gonna make the size probably 4. We're gonna go back and right click again, go to blending options and put a drop shadow on it. And we're gonna put the size to about 50. And the opacity probably around 90, maybe even 80. And then you can just change the distance, but I'm gonna lower my distance down to 0, and then keep my spread down to 0. Alright, so now that we have that, the next step we're gonna be doing is making just like stuff. So we're gonna go to gradient, and then we're gonna take this the white, and we're gonna go to color, and we're gonna bring it down, not to the bottom, but kind of there, just not there. And then we're gonna put it on reflected, and then we're gonna flip it, and then we're gonna put the scale to 102. Alright. Next step is we're gonna make a new layer, and then we're gonna take the brush tool, and we're gonna put it to like 300, and we're gonna make the same color as this. So we can just take the eyedrop tool and click it there. And just kind of highlight right there and just lower the opacity. And this looks really good with the blue color. If you go to adjustments, hue and saturation, you can change it to a blue, which I'll keep it to a blue. So we can just change the stroke, go to right click, go to blending options, go to stroke, and then make it a blue color. Alright, but next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just take this tool, like the dotted square tool, and then we're gonna go to the stroke, and we're just gonna try to cut it the brush out of like the stroke. So I did a pretty good job right there. Let me try again. Yes, yeah, I got it. So now we just have like this little brush, and we just keep messing with the opacity. And this is where our logo is gonna go. But the next thing we're gonna do is open up my pack. It's called Behr's 600 pack. It's my hashtag 600 pack. And thank you guys so much for 600. I actually almost have 700 if I can scroll up. 670, so I'm on my way there. I almost have 1K. Just super happy to be there. So Photoshop's gonna take a little bit to open. So as you guys can see, I made a new kind of header thing, tutorial border, whatever you want to call it. And I included my friend's YouTube in it. Or not in it, but I'm including my friend's YouTube. But if you guys can, there's a bit annotation on the screen. If you guys can click that or go in the description, subscribe to my new friend, or but like one of my friends from school. He's gonna start this YouTube stuff, and it's gonna be pretty awesome having someone from my own school doing this. But just stop by, get a subscribe to him, and he's gonna be uploading a lot of gaming content and probably videos with me in it, because he has no idea what he's doing so far. So yeah, just get psyched for that. So as Photoshop reads the format, there you go. Alright, what we're gonna do is go to color correction, and then go to down to Lilo's CC, and just drag it onto here, and turn it on, and we're gonna put it down to 48, maybe 38. Yeah, 38. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the Behr 600 pack, and just minimize the color corrections, and then we're gonna go down to particles, wherever that is. There it is. And then we're gonna go to the third one, I believe it is, and click on it, and then hit Control I to invert the colors. and then just drag it onto the document thing, and then put it right here, like lower it down, and then hit Control J to duplicate, and then bring it to the sides, and then click the eraser tool and just kind of erase some stuff, and then Control J that, and then bring that over here. So the next step is going to be adding our logo. So if you go to File, Open, and open our logo. What we're going to do is drag it into our document thing, hit Control T to resize it, and then just hold Shift and to resize and stuff, and just kind of put that in the middle. And you can do this with any logo. You can even do it with like a text, just like a letter. So now we have that. What we're going to do is go back to my 600 pack, and we're going to go to Layer Styles, and we're going to go to Mine and right-click Blending Options, New Style, and then you can just save it, whatever. Alright, and then you would go back to this, and then you be clicked on the layer, and make sure everything's under the Lilos pack, by the way. And then you go here and just click right here, and it just kind of like makes it like that. So makes it put the bevels and stuff on it. So next thing we can do is we can lower it a little bit, and then make a new layer, and then take the brush tool and minimize it, or make it a little smaller, and make it a blue color. Just kind of click right there in the middle, and just lower the opacity. Alright, so next thing we're going to be doing is adding text. So, excuse me, I'm like punching stuff on my desk. But what we're going to do is click the text tool. I'm going to be using a font called Nexa Bold, and you're going to make it white. And you're just going to type in, you say BehrDesign, but obviously it'll be different for you depending on your name. Hopefully it's not Behr if you're watching this. That'd be kind of awkward. But then you take it and kind of center it, and then bring it, center it, and then bring it up. And then you would put, let's just say tutorial, since I'm doing a tutorial. And then just kind of bring that up too. Alright, the next thing we do is we're going to make a new layer, and then click the rectangle tool, and then just make a thin kind of line. And then right click rasterize, and then just delete it a little bit on each side, just like that. And then let's just say it'll be how to make, and then we'll just minimize the text, and be like a thumbnail, which is exactly what this tutorial is. So then we would take this and put these together, and then you can write using Photoshop or something to fill up space. And then if it's too big, what you do is just highlight it all and then minimize the text a little bit. Or you can go click this to look at the little page file, and then go to the V/A and just kind of make that smaller. And sorry for the noise in the background, if you guys can hear that. It's my window's open, and I live like kind of on a highway, so that's what you're hearing. And my dad's phone's going off. Awesome. So you can just like center that. So the next thing you do is add the bevels and emboss on each thing, and then you click a thumbnail or whatever text you want to highlight, and just highlight it all, and go to the white color and make it blue. That looks weird. There you go. I already have this pre-saved, so it's looking a little different for me. So you highlight the text you want to make a color, and then go to blue. And say I want to using Photoshop, and then I make that blue as well. And then you just right click or click on the triangle or rectangle, and then duplicate that. We're using Control J, and then put the bar down here. And And then what you could do is make a new layer, and then take a blue color again on a brush, on like a higher size. And just kind of like go right here with it. And just lower the opacity. And then do the same thing with your little rectangle tool, and then cut out like the sides. But you would have to keep messing with the opacity. Alright, so now that you have that done, the next thing you can add is like a little sweetener to it. You can click on new layer above the CC, make the color white, and just click the top right of this and the bottom left, and just kind of curve it, and just click outside and up and around, and fill path, go to color and make it white, and click OK. And then you just lower the opacity, so it's kind of like a glare. So that's that, and you have all this like customizable stuff. So the next thing you would do is want to add the background. So what you can do is just close the eye thing, and if you want to add like a background of a speed art, sorry, my wallpaper is so shitty. I don't know what happened. I woke up this morning, computer restarted itself, and I guess I want to have some fun on me, but oh well. But you can just import a screenshot of something. Let's hope this is a good screenshot. Looks fine. And then you just take it, drag it in, and then if it's not big enough, you can hit Control T and then make it bigger, and then drag to the side, and then you would put it below everything. And then you'd go to Image, Adjustments, Black and White, and then you'd click a new layer, and then you would take a like a brush, put it on blue, and then kind of like highlight right here, and just kind of click some spots, and then just lower the opacity. And then you would just take the rectangle tool and then cut it off the brush, or cut off like the brush angles. So this is pretty much it. You guys can do other stuff. I forget how you add a that's not it. I think it's around here somewhere. Yeah, it's a hue and saturation thing, and then you can drag it above everything. I'm pretty sure you can change the color of everything. Yeah, see. So super easy to do. Looks really nice in some videos, well, most of the videos, and you guys can have fun with any color you want. So this is a super easy tutorial. If you guys want to add some more stuff, you can go back into the pack, and then let's just say you can use a Magic Bowl look stock. You can just take this and then drag it in, and then put it like right here, and it doesn't make that big of a difference, but there's a little thing. So next thing I would do if I was like making this, I would bring it into After Effects to do some Magic Bowl looks enhancements. If you guys don't know how to do that, please watch my other tutorial. I'll leave a link in the description for that. So this has been easy tutorial on how to make thumbnails. I will be leaving this template in the description at 50 likes, so hopefully we can break that, and then I will obviously clean up everything right here because I don't think you guys want to open to this, but I'll clean that up. 50 likes, I'll release the download link for that. And if you guys can, please subscribe to my friend's YouTube. Also help me get to 700, and I made a new Twitter, and it's at BehrDesign, but there will be a tutorial border on right now, so you guys can check it out. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this easy tutorial. It only takes about 15 minutes, so it's really fast, really easy, and looks really nice on your channel. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you can, leave a like and everything else. If you have any tutorial suggestions, please let me know in the comments section below, or add me on Skype and tell me. Other than that, that's about it. So I hope you guys really enjoy this. It's been Behr. Peace out, guys.